Okay, here we are again facing north, and a great deal has changed since the last video. You see posts all the way around the field now, and those posts are, the field is fenced in the hopes of deterring deer. The spot where I've talked about we were thinking of putting a pond and it was orange outlined is now a pond. It's about 5.5 feet deep in that general area, and there's a couple plants that we had left over that are planted along the dike of that. As we begin to move downhill, we come to our highest swale, and this one is planted with, on the backside, which again is the side towards the water, on the backside is all sea buckthorn. The center of this swale, or the top, is butternut and northern pecan, and the front of this swale is all filbert nuts. One of the hopes that we have here is that the seaberry and the filberts will grow thick and become a natural deer barrier for a time that we may not need this fence any longer. All along the side of the fence that you're looking at, along the east side actually, we've also planted black locust trees, which are good because they're a nitrogen fixer, and also because we hope to weave them into a deer barrier fence on that side. Now, looking at this swale has josta berries, or I'm sorry, buffalo berries on the backside, and we have one service berry here in this corner, or sometimes they're called June berries. The top of this swale is planted with Chinese chestnuts, and the front of this swale is planted with currants here nearest me, then choke cherries and red raspberries on the far end of the swale. We come down to the center swale, and the center swale is again planted with buffalo berries. The backside is. The top of the swale is planted with a mixture of butternut, northern pecan, and fruit trees. And you can probably see in the video there are some green plants sticking up. Those are comfrey that we just planted today. We haven't got it all planted. We've got about 80 more to plant, but that's the beginning. And comfrey is a great nutrient accumulator and a green mulch. The front of this swale is again red raspberries, a different species. The center of the front of the swale is josta berries, which are that cross between gooseberries and currants, and the far end of the swale is currants again, red currants this time, as opposed to black, which were on the other swale. We've also, you'll notice as we go through the fruit trees with the red flags, many of them have either a white covering around the base or a screen around the base. Those are mice blocks. Mice tend to like to chew around the bottom of fruit trees and kill them. The back of this swale, the fourth swale, is elderberries. The top of the swale is a mixture of fruit trees and Chinese chestnuts. Again, you can probably see the comfrey here. And then the front of this swale is all blueberries. 3 different varieties, but all blueberries. Spartan, Patriot, and forgive me, but Heritage blueberries is the third type. And then when we come down to the fifth swale, here the sun is kind of going out on us, so hopefully you'll still be able to see well. The back of this swale is all planted with what we had left over of the northern pecan and butternut. The top of this swale is planted again with sea berries, and the front of this swale, there's only 6 of them right now, but those are gooseberries that are planted here. So everything is really coming along. We planted somewhere in the neighborhood of 275 plants this weekend, and each one got composted topsoil around the roots, along with mixed in with some of our lesser quality soil. The comfrey was planted with horse manure right at the bottom of it because they're a nitrogen-loving plant and they like it hot. And they soak up that nitrogen and then become a wonderful green mulch. You'll also notice that as we came down, all but one of our swales has water in it. So everything so far is going according to plan. And thank you again for watching this video. Best wishes. And let's grow, grow, grow.